Hi everyone, Ace here. The reaction you're about to watch is a reaction we got to do from a music sharing live stream. These live streams have been a blast with everyone, so if that's something you're interested in checking out, I go live weekly, so definitely come hang out. We'd love to have you there and react to your suggestions. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and now, enjoy the reaction. So, this first one is from VoicePlay. This is VoicePlay, The Lion Sleeps Tonight. This is one that I hadn't exactly been pushing off, but I was actually planning on doing with somebody else, I think, and I never got around to doing that, mostly because I wasn't able to sit down with them to do another guest reaction. So it just never happened. So I think it is cool that we get to do this one finally. Featured guest J-Nun. Third appearance of #Violin. Oh, violin, right? Cool. Looking forward to that. With VoicePlay, since they formed in '97, doesn't happen much. He has since appeared in their The Devil Went Down to Georgia, which we got to check out. This was supposed to be a short, which I think it was at one point, wasn't it? But Lane was having too much fun for arranging it. So yeah, let's go ahead and check this one out. Here we go. Great harmony right there. I really like the bass and the beat throughout this. That's great. I like how Jaina, Caesar, and Ellie are all taking turns. And they're just in a mall and have all these different effects happening behind them and in front of them.
In the village, the peaceful village, the lion sleeps tonight.
I wasn't expecting Lane to sing though, so that's cool. Yeah, well, there's a lion in the background. Yeah, so these are for sure 100% real animals. There's no computer generated anything at all whatsoever. They're just surrounded by all these different animals in a shopping mall. You don't have to look any further into that at all whatsoever. I'm like 98% sure it's all CGI, which is totally fine. Can you imagine though? The harmony that they have throughout this is fantastic. I guess because this was going to be a short, that's why it's filmed like this. It's kind of thrown me a little bit just because it was filmed on a cell phone, but you know, because they ended up having so much fun with it, they turned it into like a full-on performance, which is definitely awesome. Glad we got to have the whole thing. How everybody's taking turns and actually bringing in Lane to sing, because that doesn't happen very often, you know, because mostly he does the percussion, the beats. Him kind of shifting into vocal work is like a great change of pace. I think that's great. How everybody's going about this, all the harmony that we're getting throughout this, I think is phenomenal. It's just everything works so well together. I think it is great. I'm really liking it so far. This is a party in the mall filmed on Lane's iPhone. The CGI animals and dad dancing are fun. Dad. I guess I missed. I saw the gorilla dancing, but I didn't see another person dancing. Lane was VoicePlay's original baritone when actor Scott Porter was their first beatbox. Oh, okay. Gotcha. And I got to check out one with Scott Porter. It was the Halo theme that they did. I got to check that out with JP a while back. Patty Cake is located in Oviedo Mall, so they are just outside Patty Cake entrance in the mall hallway. Yeah, I did know that it was in a mall. So I guess it's always been in a mall, and they're not like planning on shifting that into like an actual building floating around somewhere. Just watch they dance at the end. Looking forward to it. Scott came back last summer for Until I Found You. I don't think I checked that one out. I could be wrong, but it didn't sound familiar. Patty Cake is in an old Hallmark store. Oh no. I feel like that's kind of fitting though. Something about that just feels fitting, you know? So yeah, let's go ahead and check out the rest of this. Here we go.
Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling. The lion sleeps tonight. Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling.
Wow, we dropped the speed a little bit right there. There's the dancing. Okay. You see people walking too. Can you imagine just like shopping at this mall and you see people dancing randomly like that? It's a really cool violin. It's the kind of violin you see Lindsey Sterling use. God, the high notes that they're hitting. I think somebody actually was looking at them at the end. So yeah, I mean, can you imagine just shopping at the mall one day randomly? Not that, we typically go to malls anymore. They're kind of on the decline, unfortunately. But you just see people like performing, like just randomly dancing out there. And that's not like, it's not exactly a TikTok dance or anything like that. It's just a random dancing, just completely, there's no rhyme or reason to it at all. But it would just be, it would be interesting just kind of seeing that, And that's kind of what I feel like they were, unless everybody's just straight up aware that this is what they do normally. I don't really know. Like all the vocal work they did throughout this was fantastic. Just the high notes that they're able to hit throughout this really worked well. The violin bringing in that as well, and it wasn't even for that long. It was like a small little portion of the song, and it kind of makes you want more. But yeah, I think they did a great job on that one. The only downside is it was filmed vertically, instead of horizontally. That's the only downside to it. But yeah, I think they did a great job with that. I liked it. Once someone just walked right through the middle of the shoot, Lane was not happy. It did look like, if you look right here, like there's something like up, and you could tell that, hey, they're doing something, right? So, I mean, it looks like they've kind of got it like squared off so people don't do that. Home Free is releasing the video they made at Patty Cake this Friday. No VP appearance, I'm afraid. Well, that's awesome and sad at the same time, but yeah, that'll be cool, I'm sure. This mall doesn't have a lot of retail stores left, many businesses and offices. Oh, okay. I feel like most malls don't really have much left anyway. Like there's a few malls, like there's one in Dallas in Texas that still has a pretty decent amount of shopping that you can do. Most of the other malls around the DFW area, they're hyper on the decline. They filmed Seven Nation Army in an abandoned vacant store in the mall. Yeah, that one I did know. That was one of the first ones. I think that was the second VoicePlay one I checked out. Home Free was in Orlando to perform. So they were doing something completely different, and they were like, hey, let's go do this as well, maybe. I'm guessing that's what it was. Despite it being filmed vertically, I think they still brought it